In a typical bioethanol plant in the UK, wheat is harvested locally and the grains are brought to the plant for temporary storage. These are then milled to break down the surface of the wheat grains to access the starch within them. The open grains are then cooked, which is a heating process where the starch gets released into solution, producing a very thick soup. The liquefaction stage is where an enzyme called alpha amylase is added, which breaks down the long chains of starch into single glucose molecules. Another enzyme, glucoamylase, is also often added to get as much of the free glucose as possible, as this is what the yeast is going to turn into ethanol. In the fermentation proper, the yeast are added to the sugar-rich liquid to convert this to ethanol and CO2. The vessel is held to around 30 degrees Celsius, and the process takes up to 3 days to go to completion. The carbon dioxide produced can be collected and bottled for the drinks industry. This is what we call a co-product, as it can also be sold to consumers at a profit. The yeast that are left at the end of the process are also harvested and can be dried down and packed into animal feed, another valuable co-product. In the brewing industry, they use this same slurry of yeast to make Marmite. Love it or hate it, it's a microbial product. Finally, the ethanol itself is recovered by chemical distillation and is then transported to the end user.